Hello ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, I'm Carrington Morehouse here at Crypto Guru's channel, and today I'm going to tell you why this coin specifically is going to 3x by the end of February. Stay tuned for more info and my technical analysis on the coin. We're going to be going over Bitcoin specifically and why I think Bitcoin is going to be the big dog in the next month to come. Slump. Right now, January blues, we're not doing too well. Bitcoin has dropped nearly from $20,000 back to a low of 9,000. I'm going to show you exactly why I believe we're going to hit this magic number up here through my technical analysis. And we're also going to go through the history of Bitcoin, in which I show you previous spots in which we have corrected and the exact same trends has happened. Because if you know anything about history, history always repeats itself. Okay, I'm going to go back to my point that history always repeats itself. So in order to prove what I said and to make it where it's not all mumbo jumbo, I brought up two screenshots of Bitcoin. One in the year of 2016, as you can see, and the other in the year of 2017. Now, in the year of 2016, we can see in the month of November that Bitcoin reached a brand new high of around $500. Man, that would have been a great time to invest, but there's no point into FOMO. If you don't know what FOMO is, fear of missing out. It's another holding term that people use in the trading world. Shortly after that sharp incline, we saw an even sharper decline of nearly 50% loss. It only took about 3 days. So yes, there is a lot of scare in the crypto world, but there's also a lot of good things happening. Now, if we move to the month of January in the year of 2017, we can see that Bitcoin again reached brand new highs, but shortly after had a sharp decrease of probably nearly 20%. But after every decrease, we see new gains several months later. As we can see in the month of January in the beginning of 2017, we can see Bitcoin hit a brand new high of nearly $1,200. Shortly after, again, probably around 5 days, Bitcoin decreased nearly 40% in just a few days. So as I said before, every time we get a new high, you will see a sharp low. But that's why you need to learn from me when to get out and when to buy back lower, so you can just keep quadrupling your profits. Bitcoin's down 50% from a couple of weeks ago, and things are looking bad. They're not looking great, but I'm saying optimistic, and let me tell you why. In 2017, we saw the highest highs we've ever seen across all the board. We saw coins getting pumped and then dumped. For example, I had a coin called DNT that went up over 400% in the span of December. Now you may ask, why am I even still in the crypto world if all this stuff has already happened? Because this is just the tip of the iceberg. See, we live in a world where there's a bell-shaped curve. There's the innovators, there's the early majority, the late majority, and the laggards. We're still in the innovative stage, with only 1 to 2% of the world investing in cryptocurrency. Now, if you're like me and you believe that cryptocurrency is the future of all currency, then we are bound to see way higher highs. And I'm about to explain you why in just a second. It's the tip of the iceberg, because after every high, we do get a correction. So this is completely normal. But you may be asking, when do I put my money back in? And then where is your projected analysis going to put us at? Well, if you can see here, using technical analysis, we're in this thing called a support channel right now. It's a downtrend nonetheless, but it is a support channel. We do have a basis of measurement between these two lines. As you can see, it's a common occurrence for Bitcoin to bounce from back and forth, back and forth. I do believe, though, we're not done correcting. I believe we're going to see a move similar to this, where we may end up actually going back to 14,000. But you may see a sharp decline shortly after, back in the 8,000 range. In this case, I chose the number 8,000 because there's the strongest resistance. As you can see with the lines right here, this is the only resistance we have in between this range and this range. So once it breaks this channel, we're free falling to 8,000 or around 8,500. It's because you see this support right here. between this line and up here, all you see is a sea of green. There is no support in which the number bounces off each other, whereas we see right here. So that is what you call support and resistance, another technical analysis term. If we go back and we do hit this support, you're going to see a major bounce back, because that's when all the banks, all the institutions, and all the small Joe traders like me are going to hop in and strap on until we hit new numbers of around 30 to 40,000. My projected analysis is 30 to 40,000 because every time we see correction, Bitcoin doubles, nearly doubles on the new upmark. Now there also is a second option. If you're scared to wait that long or have FOMO, fear of missing out, don't buy back until we break this resistance channel. If you see us hit new highs of around 15,000 in the upcoming days, hop on it. Because as soon as we break this resistance channel, we're going to the moon, baby. And it's not going to take us long to get here. As you can see, the last wave we had only took us 29 days to reach these new highs of nearly 251%. I believe and I project that it's going to take us around 20 days to reach us nearly 250%. Now, I believe that's just the very bottom. We could go much higher than that. But let me say something important. I'm not your financial advisor. I can give you tips, I can give you suggestions, and it's your own will that you take and my advice. On that note, I'm happy to provide you with information on how you can do this stuff yourself. So please subscribe, hit this little button down below, and I will continue to give you live updates and even live YouTube videos showing you current trends and current patterns and things that I am invested in. So that way, when I win, you win, and it's a win-win situation. Anyways, I'm signing off. Crypto Gurus here. I hope all of y'all have a blessed day.